A 71-year-old man, seemingly in good health, went to bed as usual but never woke up. His sudden passing left his family in shock, and medical experts later discovered that certain bedtime habits could have contributed to his untimely death. Many people believe that once you reach your 70s, aging alone is the biggest risk factor for health problems. But in reality, your nighttime routine plays a critical role in determining whether you wake up feeling refreshed, or if you wake up at all. Small, everyday choices before bed can impact your heart health, brain function, and even your risk of stroke or sudden cardiac arrest while sleeping. In this video, we'll reveal 4 common bedtime habits that could increase your risk of health complications after 70. These habits may seem harmless, but they can lead to high blood pressure, heart failure, respiratory issues, and even fatal sleep disturbances. If you or someone you love is over 70, pay close attention. Avoiding these mistakes could help you live longer, healthier, and with better sleep quality. Stick around to the end for expert-backed solutions to keep your body functioning optimally overnight. Let's dive in. One of the most dangerous but overlooked bedtime habits in seniors is eating heavy meals too close to sleep. Many people assume that what they eat only affects digestion, but studies show that it can have a direct impact on heart health and even breathing patterns while sleeping. A large, high-fat meal before bed forces your digestive system to work overtime when it should be resting. This increases acid reflux, raises blood pressure, and disrupts the body's natural sleep cycle. Worse yet, for individuals with underlying conditions like diabetes or heart disease, eating too late can cause blood sugar spikes, nighttime hypertension, and an increased risk of heart failure during sleep. Take the case of Richard, a 71-year-old retired engineer who had a habit of eating heavy dinners late at night. On the evening before his passing, he indulged in a large steak dinner with fries, along with a glass of wine. Just an hour later, he went to bed, unaware that his body was struggling to process such a heavy meal. He had a history of mild acid reflux, but had never taken it seriously. That night, the combination of increased stomach acid, high blood pressure, and poor circulation put too much strain on his heart. While sleeping, he suffered a fatal stroke. His family was devastated, especially since he had seemed perfectly fine just hours earlier. This tragic incident highlights the importance of eating at least 3 hours before bedtime. Experts recommend choosing lighter, heart-healthy meals in the evening, such as grilled fish, steamed vegetables, and fiber-rich whole grains. Avoid spicy, fried, or processed foods that can trigger digestive and cardiovascular stress. Also, be mindful of alcohol and caffeine consumption, as these can further interfere with deep sleep and increase heart rate variability, a silent trigger for sudden cardiac events. A small change in your dinner timing could significantly reduce your risk of nighttime health complications and improve sleep quality as you age. Another bedtime habit that can be deadly after 70 is sleeping in the wrong position, especially for individuals with heart conditions, respiratory issues, or acid reflux. Most people never think twice about how they sleep, but research shows that certain positions can put excess pressure on the heart, lungs, and digestive system, making it harder for the body to function properly overnight. Lying flat on your back can cause airway obstruction, reduced oxygen intake, and even episodes of sleep apnea, which can be fatal if left untreated. Seniors with acid reflux may also experience silent aspiration, where stomach acid enters the airways and increases the risk of respiratory distress during sleep. A recent study from the American Heart Association found that individuals over 70 who sleep on their backs with untreated sleep apnea are at a significantly higher risk of sudden cardiac arrest. One example is George, a 73-year-old man who had mild snoring but never considered it a health issue. His wife often noticed him pausing his breathing during the night, but he never sought medical attention. One night, he suffered a cardiac event in his sleep, and by the time his wife realized something was wrong, it was too late. The underlying cause? Severe oxygen deprivation from untreated sleep apnea, worsened by his sleeping position. The best way to reduce this risk is to sleep in a side position, preferably the left side, which improves circulation and reduces pressure on the heart and lungs. If you suffer from sleep apnea, acid reflux, or heart problems, consider using an adjustable bed or a wedge pillow to elevate your upper body slightly, which can prevent airway obstruction and improve oxygen flow. If you suspect that you have sleep apnea, consult a doctor immediately, as using a CPAP machine can significantly lower the risk of sleep-related deaths. Remember, small adjustments in sleep posture can make a big difference in longevity and quality of rest. Another seemingly harmless but dangerous nighttime habit after 70 is going to bed dehydrated. Many seniors reduce their water intake in the evening to avoid waking up at night to use the bathroom. However, mild dehydration before bed can lead to thickened blood, poor circulation, and an increased risk of blood clots. During sleep, the body naturally loses fluids through breathing and perspiration. And if hydration levels are too low, it can strain the heart and increase the chances of a stroke or heart attack overnight. Studies show that dehydration is a leading cause of nighttime high blood pressure, muscle cramps, and even cognitive fog upon waking. Consider the case of Susan, a 74-year-old woman who had always been careful about her health, but frequently skipped her evening glass of water to avoid nighttime trips to the bathroom. One morning, she woke up feeling dizzy and disoriented, only to collapse minutes later. She had suffered a mini-stroke due to overnight dehydration and thickened blood, which restricted oxygen flow to her brain. Fortunately, she survived, but doctors warned her that dehydration at night is especially dangerous for seniors with high blood pressure or a history of cardiovascular disease. To prevent this, drink enough water throughout the day so you're naturally hydrated before bedtime. If you're worried about frequent urination, limit fluids in the last hour before sleep, but stay consistently hydrated during the day. Also, consume potassium-rich foods like bananas and avocados, which help regulate hydration balance. By keeping your body properly hydrated, you reduce the risk of nighttime strokes and wake up feeling more refreshed and alert. These 4 bedtime habits may seem minor, but they can have life-threatening consequences for seniors over 70. By making small adjustments, eating earlier, improving sleep posture, staying hydrated, and paying attention to breathing patterns, you can dramatically lower your risk of nighttime health issues and increase your chances of waking up feeling healthy and strong every morning. Aging doesn't have to mean declining health. With the right habits, you can enjoy many more years of quality sleep, better energy, and improved longevity. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this information. Let's help more seniors take control of their health and avoid preventable dangers. Stay healthy, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.